Hi guys, well I'm about to do my review of Transformers Dark of the Moon. I'll let you know now, this is my opinion. I do appreciate other people have enjoyed the film, and I'm more than happy for anyone who disagrees with my review to tell me why they disagree with my review, um, as long as you do it in a constructive way. And if you agree with me, fine, you can put that below there as well. But as I said, I'm not going to shoot down anyone who's got a differing opinion from me. It's just my point of view, and I do understand that other people did enjoy the film. So I'm more than happy to read your comments, and actually I look forward to them. So here's my review of Transformers Dark of the Moon. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Okay, I saw the film last night, and I was going to do a review straight after, but I left it a few hours to mull over and think of exactly what I was going to say in this review. I actually found this film to be quite annoying, and I'll give my reasons. More annoying, really, than Transformers 2, because that had no potential whatsoever. Transformers 2 is probably, well, in my opinion, I think it's the worst movie ever made, and the reason that is because it's a terrible film, it's a terrible storyline, and even the action is a mess. And I've never seen a movie with so much money thrown at it produce such an awful result. So yeah, I saw Dark of the Moon. I went in there with an open mind. I was pretty sure that they were aware of the mistakes that they made in the second one. Because even Michael Bay admitted that Transformers 2 was a terrible film. Shia LaBeouf said it was a terrible film. And Megan Fox said it was a terrible film. And that's pretty much why she's not in the third one. So I was hoping that they'd learn from their mistakes. And I went to see Dark of the Moon. And they did learn from the mistakes in some respects. And I'll give those reasons. And it actually, because they learned from some of the mistakes but not from others, annoyed me more, because it was a lost potential they had there of actually making this the best Transformers movie. Is it the worst film I've seen this year? I don't think it is, actually. No, I've seen worse this year. I won't go into it. Right, okay, what's good about it? 3D I thought was good. I wear my 3D glasses over these glasses, and the space scenes and the robots flying around, it looks good. And I think the 3D process was done after the movie, so well done to the technical guys in what they did there. What else was there? The actual Transformers action scenes and everything with the Transformers in was great, you know. Problem is, this is a 2.5 hour movie, and if you put all the Transformers stuff together, I think you make about an hour. The other hour and a half of it is well, it's basically a good Transformers movie surrounded by the worst, most dire comedy you ever have the misfortune of sitting through, full of pointless plot lines and story, and Shia LaBeouf and his bloody mum and dad is back, and we've got more girlfriend issues, and I don't know about you, but when I go to see a Transformers film, I don't want to know about all that crap about Shia LaBeouf. We've had 3 films of it now, you know, of Shia LaBeouf and his mum and dad, and they're just over the top stupidness. I mean, is that a real word? I don't know. But it was such an ordeal to get through that. I mean, especially the first half hour, and I'm sitting there thinking, this is as bad as Transformers 2. First half hour of Shia LaBeouf trying to find a job, going around with this awful slapstick comedy of him trying to find a job, and we're having to sit through this whole scene of him with John Malkovich, which is probably one of his career lows, playing this character that is just so desperately unfunny. And then he gets a job, and then we get to this scene where he meets what's his name, the guy from The Hangover 2, the Chinese guy, and that guy just he's been in like 2 films where I can't stand him. I mean, he was good in the Hangover 1, but Hangover 2 he was just over the top. And then this is even worse. I mean, he's jumping around. It doesn't even seem like he was given a script. I think they said, well, just point the camera at you and you just do what you want. Because he's jumping around, he's threatening John Malkovich for no reason, he's putting his trousers down in front of Shia LaBeouf, he's pulling guns out on Transformers. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just terrible, awful. I mean, just the whole thing is, I mean, he's played for laughs, and that's another thing. You know, you've got an hour and a half of this film playing for laughs, and then when the cool Transformers stuff starts in, I mean, it gets really serious. You're seeing like, you know, evil Transformers, the Decepticons coming down and they're killing humans, and it's like War of the World stuff, you know. I mean, it's like that. You're seeing like humans go like totally disintegrating and stuff, and you've got dramatic music. Problem is, I mean, how am I meant to feel about that when I've just seen like what is almost a parody of a storyline for the first hour of the film of them just like doing slapstick comedy? How can I then like go from that to taking the film seriously? I can't. It just threw me off too much. Oh. I mean, that's the thing. If I was in the editing room right now, I would cut out his mum and dad. I would cut out most of his storyline. The whole side plot with Patrick Dempsey, I think his name is Dr. McDreamy or whatever his name is. You know, as the boss of his girlfriend, and where that storyline goes. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would he do? I can't really say. I would ruin the plot. What his character does later on just makes no sense. And I don't know. I mean, if you just cut out most of the human stuff, if you cut out a good hour of the film, and it would all be human storyline stuff. I mean, John Turturro's back. Why? He was so awful in the second one. Just annoying, and the fact is that they just bring back. They not just bring back the annoying characters from the second one, they bring in more annoying characters, and they're all just trying to desperately you know, get your laughter, and it's just bad. It's a bad film. It's two films, a really bad comedy, awful comedy, surrounded by a great Transformers film with some great action scenes, and even the stuff between Optimus Prime, the dialogue between Optimus Prime and Sentinel Prime, and the storyline with that was good. I mean, it had real great potential. I mean, things definitely do pick up in the second half of the movie, where the action is, and you know, the buildings are being destroyed, and I'm sitting there thinking, wow, this looks great. Why did I have to go for all that terrible crap before with the comedy to get to this? And that for me, you know, I mean, I don't know. That for me is just ruined the film. You know, it's like trying to watch a good film and being distracted by some annoying 3-year-old child. You know, that's what the comedy felt like. The comedy was an annoying 3-year-old child ruining the Transformers film for me, and the human stuff was just so distracting. You know, oh, why Michael Bay? Why if you're gonna make a Transformers film? Make a Transformers film. Don't need all that other shit that goes with it, that surrounds it all. Seriously. And for me, if it was edited and made into a nice, tight, really cool Transformers film that went on for an hour and a half, it would have probably got 3, maybe 4 stars. But because I had to sit through 2.5 hours, and by the end I was just my ears were buzzing, my eyes were tired, and I just couldn't take any more. I was just begging for the film to finish. For me, it's a 2-star film. And that's all I've got to say about it. I'll catch you later.